Good morning, super cool party people. I didn't sleep the greatest last night, but you saw that coming when it was 1 o'clock when I was just started at the vlog, so that's on me. It's always on me. Like, I could just not and I could sleep, but I don't. I had to like duck under caution tape to get to work today because they're doing like a bunch of revitalization around the theater, so that was fun. I was like, oh, there's a big excavator. I was like, huh, can't get past it. So I was like, can I go around the back? Because like, that's the door I need to get to. But they were cool. They were like, yeah, sure. It'll be interesting to see because everybody for the next little while who's coming in is gonna have to go through there. And that means, fortunately, that I'm not here by myself today, so creepy noises come at me. I'm not sure what my plans are for the day after work. A nap would be greatly appreciated, but today I do want to talk about Elyria, so we'll get into that a little bit later. So you know when you have one of those days where you have so much stuff to do that you just don't know where to start? Today's one of those days. So I have to do X, but in order to do X, I have to do Y. I can't do Y until I do Z, and guess what? Until I do X, I can't do Z. So it's been a bit of a struggle. I'm just like back and forth. It's just a great day. But, got a minute here. So, what is Elyria? Elyria is actually a city in Ohio. Oops. Didn't know that when I came up with the name. But, for me, in a nutshell, Elyria is a world that I've created that I can base all my stories in. But why? Has today gone the way I hoped it would? Not at all. It's 5 o'clock. I'm just getting off work now. I'm creeping in a parking lot waiting for my sister-in-law. I'm just leaving on the car. And yeah, I thought I'd be off hours ago. That's not a fun day, but I'll get talking more about Elyria when I get home. So I think the biggest question is, how did Elyria come about? How did it come to be? And it's actually kind of a funny story, just born out of frustration. So I was working on the story that I'm working on currently, which is called the Edge Trilogy. And it was set in Boston, or part of it was set in Boston originally. And I was Google Mapping and Wikipediaing and like trying to figure out these places. And I was getting super annoyed with it. And so finally I was just like, you know what? I'll just make my own city. I'll just make my own world. And that obviously has its pros and cons because 1, I can do whatever I want, but 2, I have to do everything. The great thing though is that as I was writing all my stories, I kind of wanted to have them have this interconnected world, so I'd have a name come up in one story that was happening completely elsewhere, maybe in the same timeline, but like across the country. And that meant that when it came time to tying the stories together in the same world, it was pretty easy. Right, Pomplamoose? Did I just wake up from a 2-hour nap at 9:30 at night? Why, yes. Yes, I did. Don't know if I'm gonna get any writing done today, and I am like so overheated because that's what happens when I nap sometimes. But, you know, it was a fantastic nap, so it's okay. I really feel like super disoriented right now, as one might expect from waking up from a very late afternoon nap. But one of probably my greatest assets to creating Elyria has been that I have a history degree. Who would have thought it would come in useful later? But knowing the history of the actual world and the economics and all that, and I did do political sciences and stuff, has really helped me start to create this world. I'm not gonna lie, at this point I have no idea what I've said and I'm so tired and that nap did not help things, but let's just close up talking about Elyria, I guess. So for me, I started writing Harry Potter fanfictions. That's where I started my writing career. Where do the quotes go? And it was so great to have like an actual world to write in that wasn't my own, that was already set there for me. So that's part of what I wanted Elyria to be, was like an open source world where everybody can add to it if they want to. So far I do have a lot of history and a lot of lore and all that stuff, but not for the entire world. We'll get there, but never will I be able to flesh out as entirely as like this real world exists. So I think it would just be cool, like, oh, I really like the country territoria or whatever. So I'm going to create my own story within that. I thought it'd be cool. That's me. But I do have a map I can show you of one of the parts of my world. It's called the Isles of Majoria, and I did it for a class that I took in video game designing. And that's it right there. It's nothing super exciting. It's got a couple different provinces with some stupid names. World building, it's my absolute favorite. So while Elyria has been many moments, why did I do this? It's also been so much fun, and we're not there yet. Obviously, I need to, like, at one point go through and figure out my timeline for the entire thing. I actually literally have notes right here trying to get everything in order and what stories go with that. But you know what? We're good. I know this vlog was different to how I normally do things, so I don't know, let me know if you liked this more or if you liked this less, or if it should be like more of a smattering of me doing stuff and this. But in all fairness, I didn't do anything today because I was at work for so long. And then I got home and I ate dinner and I napped. Like, solid. We are good at being a person today. But I think I'm gonna go for now because I want to try to get some writing in, but it's already like 11, so maybe I shouldn't bother. I don't know. I'm the worst. So with that, thanks for putting up with me today. I hope you enjoyed a little look into my mind and Elyria. If you aren't subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button, because I want to start talking more about my stories and my world and my writing and stuff other than just, look, I wrote this many words today. And with that, I will see you tomorrow when we do something similar again. Good night.